May all be well, healthy, safe, and peaceful during current pandemic and social event that's going on around our country. I'm Chaplain Niphon Sukuan from Joy-based Louis McCord, Washington. Today I would like to share my thoughts and express my feeling related to current situation that we already know what's going on in the last 3 weeks. First of all, I would like to bring up the powerful message from Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. This message is very powerful, especially for me. What does the darkness mean in this message? Let's take me pause and look at how Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. worked for this country. He saw many things going on. It seems not fair. And then he came out to ask for justice. Everyone is supposed to treat one each other with dignity and respect. So this is the way he did. That's why America honor him and thanks him for what he has done so far. So many people came from around the world to the US, this is the land of freedom, seek for a better opportunity, for a better life. If we cannot do alone, we ask for help. But the way to ask people for help, the way to ask for support, what the healthy way we can do. Martin Luther King Jr. He lead people in appropriate way, follow the message he said. Non-violence. He bring attention of people around the world to listen to his voice. This is the appropriate way for new generation, for people who live in the modern world, from current moment to the future, supposed to do and learn from. So this is what I appreciate that too. So I came to this country in 2005, 15 years ago. First 2 years in New York City, in Queens. I had time to learn from many people. I asked for help too. And then I help people if I can, in order to live together peacefully. And then 4 years I live in Washington State, around South Seattle area, especially in Martin Luther King way. So, and then 4 years, I joined U.S. Army Reserve and enroll my seminary. I stay in Los Angeles County. I have time to learn and meet many people around the world too. As I met many people here who are listening to me at this moment. And then another 2 years, I spend my time to learn from people around the world in Tampa Bay area. Work as a chaplain resident in the veteran hospital there. One of the pastoral care image that I like is wounded healer. So this remind me about everyone in this world have wounded, including myself. That means everyone hurt. Everyone is painful. Everyone face suffering. But the way to seek for help, the way to say that suffering is not what we expect and it's not what we want. And then we seek for help, looking for better opportunity, for happiness. But at the same time, how many of us who are still alive at this moment be careful or be mindful of the way that we request for help? That's the way we say louder in order to have intention of people. We have a good leader who changed America. I say that. One of them is Martin Luther King Jr. He's not the president, but he makes a difference from the person who feel himself is different from many people, because when people treat him, it's not fair for him. So this is his wound too. And then he came out to help people. His role at that moment is not just public speaker who motivate people, but he was the wounded healer who have his own wound, but he came out to help people for better healing process in appropriate way. That just remind me about what I practice. So I came from Thailand. This is the land of mine. This is my motherland. I practice in Buddhism, the way of life that lead me to compassion, loving kindness, equanimity, and care, love, and support self and other. I support non-violence. Even I'm in the uniform here, but my job as a chaplain, wounded healer as well. The way that we request for help, I would like to bring everyone's attention to take a pause and reflect on it. Imagine if we have a baby and then our baby asks for something and then begin to yell out, throw out anger, throw out hatred, because the baby doesn't have what he or she needs yet. Everything needs more time. It's not just what we want and then we think and then we're gonna have it right away. Let me ask you this. If your kid yell out, cry out because he or she wants your attention, and then you can offer what he or she wants. You think it's gonna be okay for you to give your kid all the time when he or she yell out or throw out anger? Let's take a pause. Doesn't matter who you are, where you're from. This is common ground for our human beings who live in this world. We looking for dignity, respect, and happiness for us. But it's gonna be fair if we hurt them and still need help from them. Whoever, not us, if we talk about this. So, but in this world, we are together. We are brother and sister who are dealing with suffering every day. Since we born, we are going to face suffering until last second of our life. So what we can do from now to get better? We cannot go back to fix in the past, but we can learn from our wound. Any healthy way or appropriate way that we can make people hear our voice with respect and dignity instead of hurting them back, hurting other people. I remember the moment someone broke the window, got into my house. So I understand that person may need money, may need something that he or she can take it away and then sell it out to get money to support family. But the way he or she did is unacceptable. We live in modern world together. We have the law that we have to follow. The law can protect us. Everyone can live together peacefully and safely by the law. Many people may say the law is not fair for me because of color of my skin. That probably came from misunderstanding. Take a pause, think about that. Without the law, how can we live safely? If it's not fair, can we request in appropriate way? If we get angry, throw out our anger, hatred, and conduct violence. Instead of people going to support what we need, they may walk away if they can. I saw many parents just look at their kid who yell out and cry out because they want a toy. This does not make sense for the parent, but they cannot walk away because of their kid. They have to be there. Let's think about that carefully. So, come back to message of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. For me personally, it feels like a violence is darkness. Non-violence is the light. When he said darkness cannot drive out darkness, that means violence cannot drive out violence. Only non-violence can do that. I would like to encourage everyone to take a pause at this moment. Nobody right, nobody wrong at all times. Every one of us is mistake before. But we can learn from our mistake. We can learn from our past and then bring it to present moment and then ask ourselves what we can do better in order to get support fairly. What I appreciate in this land, in the US, United States of America, this is diversity, variety of people from around the world, different culture, different language, different color of skin, different idea, different thought. But because of diversity and variety, this makes America powerful, strength, and strong in the world. Many people from around the world want to come to visit America at least one time. Many people decide to stay here and try many ways to stay here in America, including myself too. I came here as an immigrant from Southeast Asia, Thailand. I took my time to develop myself in order to live in this country appropriately, and then I can help myself, my family, and people behind me. At the same time, I can do better for this country. In last 15 years, I stay here. Nine years as a service member. That's what I did. I'm going to serve for this country. Not many people can do this. So, but you can do different job as you want to. At least make this country better. And then you can live better too. Because you're part of this country. Doesn't matter who you are, where you from. You live your life here. What you can do is about to make yourself better, make your organization better, make your country better. So let's just come to the powerful message from the 35th President of the U.S., John F. Kennedy. He said, "Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country." Many people keep asking, never end. Many people keep supporting, never end too. Who you want to be? You want to be a person who asks for help all the time, or you want to be a person who are able to offer help to people? Even we ask for help politely, friendly, like when we meet our friend and we ask, "Hi buddy, I need your help. Can you help me something? Because I feel that something is not fair for me. Can you help me?" He or she may say, "Yes, let me know what I can do for you." For the first time, and then second time, we keep asking again. "I want this. I try my best, but I cannot get it." That friend may say, "I hear you, but I have something that I need to do for myself too. But since I'm here, so what I can do for you?" So he or she may be able to help and support requests. And then third time, meet each other again. "You know, buddy, last time you helped me, I appreciate that. But I still need your help. Can you please help me?" He or she may say something politely. "Yeah, I have something for myself too. It's not fair for me too. I still need to work on it. Sorry, I cannot help." Imagine this is polite request. Sometimes we still get disappointed. It's not about they do not hear what we need. They do not hear our word, our voice, but because they cannot help immediately or at that moment. Imagine when we request for help with our anger, hatred, and violence. Let's take a pause. Be mindful of our thought, our word, our action. This is an appropriate way to request for help. I need help too. So in order to live together, we are dealing with suffering together. I would like to come back to my own practice. That's what I believe. It can be my philosophy, can be my spiritual practice. That's what I believe. Anger cannot be solving by anger. Hatred cannot be solving by hatred. Violence cannot be solving by violence. Right now, many people lost their mind. Many people grieve. Many people feel sad. There is much more darkness in this world. But do you know? We live in the dark and we live in the light. At night, we need darkness for us to sleep peacefully. In the day, we need light in order to support us to work. That means sometimes we need both. But the way we do, the way we live, we represent ourselves. I'm sorry. My condolence for those who lost their loved one, their property during protests or before protests. That has happened. I remember a moment I lost my belonging when someone broke my house. I would like to bring attention everyone who listens to me. Just take a pause and reflect on it. Be mindful, be careful. Our thought, our word, our action. Because many people losing their mind. They are suffering. They need help. Those who are able to help themselves, then they are able to help people. We live in this world together. I remember and I hear several times people say, rest in peace for those who die. But how about those who are still alive? How can we live in peace together? This is my question related to current situation. I might be wrong. I'm learning too. Thanks for those who support me to be here today. From different people from different country, different color of skin, different language that I work with. I appreciate that support. And now, as a chaplain, let me know what I can do and support you. Bodily, mentally, spiritually. So we can live together as a brother and sister who are dealing with suffering together. Hopefully, we are suffer enough, and then we can move on for happiness together. What I say that? When we suffer enough, we don't want people to suffer like us. Because the suffering is very painful. That's enough, isn't it? For us to move on for a better future. If we still throw our anger and hatred around, we are going to be in the same place. We're not going anywhere. We have no future. Let me close with the message from Martin Luther King Jr. again. What he said: darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. Hopefully, everyone who listens to me will begin to develop love from within, and then we can share love to one another, create light from within, and then we can share the light to people around us. May all be well, healthy, safe, and peaceful. Thank you very much.